What's good, y'all? It's Pod.cannion. I'm back with another reaction video. We have Coolio9, and this is that boy. Jinwoo did not fight fair. This should probably be the last, most recent episode, which I must say, that man put belt, like, there's no other way I can say it. Man put belt to ass. And yeah, if y'all don't watch Solo Leveling, I don't know why you watch it, but yeah, this fight, like, if you just like anime fights, tune in because this young going to be hard. But yeah, shout out Coolio9. He be doing like show reviews and stuff like that. You want to tap in with him, you know what to do.
Jinwoo Wit got pulled up on by some red orcs, and they're escorting them to their boss. And once they get there, the leader of the squad is like, exactly why'd you bring us here? And bro is just like, yeah, nah, we brought you here so we could kill you, and then laugh as we do it. And then the boss
He did
of this
casually
dungeon
say that.
just auras these niggas down. I mean, bro hit them boys with that advanced conqueror's hockey, had them all stressing. And that boy Kihon, he's a real ass dude because he was like, you know what? If we all gonna get cooked here, I'm not going out without a fight. He tried to bum rush the boss of the gate. But as Kihon's running to the boss, he looks behind him and sees his whole squad shook in fear. This Iron Fist ass nigga over here tweaking. I'm not gonna lie, I wish every Iron Fist I played against was like, bro, right now.
No
Otherwise,
facts.
niggas wouldn't be calling the greatest soldier as we speak. But Kihon still running
Said
at the
never
boss.
back
Dude
down,
said,
never
bro,
would.
and dude just pulls out this ice shield blocking that attack. And, brother man boss dude puts his hand out, says gravity magic, lifts Kihon up in the air, and then slams his ass right back down. As he repeats this process 7 more times. That 8th time had Jinwoo stressing. He was like, oh yeah, no, I can't let that one slide. Pulled up and saved that man Kihun's life before it ended. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm Kihun and Jinwoo just saved my life on the 8th time of me getting my body.
Bro, that's what I was saying. I was like, why were you waiting so long? Why did you, bro? Like when that was happening, I was like, sir, where? how long are you gonna let this continue?
The
Like,
basketball,
sir,
I'm looking at bro and being like, why'd you let it happen so many times, gang? You could have been done saved me. I appreciate it, though, but like, damn, nigga. Getting princess carried by another grown man in front of the hoes is kind of crazy. If I was Kihun, I would have backflipped out of bro's arms before he could even die. That's a little old.
That's too much.
Me up some other way. A red orc tried to pull up on Jinwoo and the squad, but bro just froze his ass in place. And now this nigga Jinwoo is aura farming over.
You
bro's
know he got an
body.
aura
I know
farm.
what you are, Jinwoo. Chunks little bro up through the ceiling as he asks Ki-hoon, he's like, hey, little nigga, let me clear this by myself. As he says to bro, in front of the hoes, by the way. But Ki-hoon says yes.
He said in front of the hoes, by the way.
Member of his shadow army on these boys. The boss sees it and he's like, yeah, whatever, man. I've seen worse, but Jinwoo activates a damn domain expansion, buffing his entire shadow army. The boss of the dungeon says, go. And it's a full-on war between his orcs and Jinwoo's shadow army. That boy Iron tried to taunt the orcs, but it didn't work. So his ass got mad and just started cutting them boys down. And Egress learned the aura farm from his pops, because his ass is standing in one place as
that
he's
shit
getting
was
surrounded by orcs, just cutting them boys up. And I'm not gonna lie, I know not to mess with a nigga that's standing in one place aura farming and we're in a fight. If I ever see that, I'm going the other direction and hoping they don't take my life. And Jinwoo himself is going crazy too, slashing and dashing through all these orcs until the dungeon boss tried to boom his ass with this big ass beam of fire. As he starts talking crazy to Jinwoo, did it matter what bro said? A little bit, because he tried to crush Jinwoo with that big ass block of ice. Jinwoo got out of the way, obviously. But that dungeon boss was on bro's ass as soon as his feet touched the ground. He tried to use that gravity magic on Jinwoo. He missed that bitch 3 times though, backing Jinwoo up with each and every single one. But Jinwoo looks up and there's just rocks floating at this nigga dome piece. The dungeon boss been watching them rocket tapes, bro. He let them rocks go, but Jinwoo died out of that one too. And then the dungeon boss just starts lighting fire everywhere, taking everybody out, his guys included. Over here had fire coming at some started crashing both sides just for that nigga to flex up out of there. That dungeon boss then starts talking crazy mess to Jinwoo, being like, yeah, man, you gonna run out of MP eventually. And Jinwoo's like, nah, drinks an Elden Ring MP fast, and then
no, for real, I know he was started sweating after that.
Resurrecting bros, dead homies, and putting them in his shadow army. And I'm not gonna lie, if a nigga did this to me, I'm fucking this bitch, bro. But still,
only get back.
But Jinwoo points his dagger at the orc boss and he's like, "You're next." That'd have
Once you
Yeah,
buy a
he
comfort
started
hoodie, you
sweating.
can't go back to regular hoodies. They're
Started
slightly
sweating
weighted,
after that.
super oversized. It's
Have a
Should have
nigga
went
like
all out
me
right then and
shivering in
there.
my boots, brother. But that orc boss starts glitching out, quite literally realizing he's fighting the main character. But after realizing he's nothing more than a pawn in a much bigger game, he's like, fuck it, we ball.
We ball
Sends his 4
facts.
generals out to go handle Jin Woo. That first general pulled up on Iron, and he was having himself a cool little squabble with bro until whole entire left arm got cut off, followed by his head next. We then go to my boy Egret, and these orc generals said, bro got too much sauce, we gotta jump his ass. And they was definitely putting that pressure on Egret. He had to put his big ass break sword down, but he still got them little daggers on him. Chunked one of them holes at bro on the left noggin.
Got his ass.
Egret runs at bro, picks up his sword, and they start going crazy. And I'm not gonna lie, bro on the right had better squabbles than his brother, because why is he putting up a better fight with Egret with just him alone?
Come on.
But Egret started pushing bro back, and this is why you don't jump, niggas, because Tank pulled up and snuck the hell out of bro.
Yeah.
That squad Jin Woo was with earlier is like, let's go help bro. The dungeon boss
That
said,
shit,
nah,
yeah.
give them boys
Like, that shit is so
had to throw the
clean,
foot out
y'all.
the mouth.
And yeah, I was like, what were y'all even gonna do, bro? I know, like, they could have been, like, some nice support, but he was like, no, y'all are the audience.
Said, gave them boys diverticulitis, had them throwing up blood out the mouth. But old dude gets
Real disease, by the way?
Boys diverticulitis, had them throwing up blood out the mouth.
Diverticulitis. Whoa! Insane. And inflammation. Oh my gosh.
Old dude gets off his chair, pulls up on Jin Woo, like, alright, nigga, it's gonna be me and you then. Tried to pull that same spell that had that scuffed Iron Fist throwing up his liver, and that shit did not work at all. So Jin Woo pulls out his mages and has them try to nuke this nigga with 14 fireballs. Orc boss pulled up that ice shield, and nope. That fireball burnt blue, went right through that bitch and broke his mask right off his face. Bro survived that obviously, but he is pissed. So he turns himself big as hell. And brother, you are not Piccolo. Cut it out. He tries to stomp on that nigga Jin Woo. Nothing. Tries to beam bro down with his hot ass fire breath. Nothing. Pulled out a bunch of these magic circles and just started beaming fire everywhere.
Bro. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. You gonna see in a little bit, but like, yeah, bro, like, oh shit. Just thinking about all of this, I'm gonna talk about it at the end.
Like, bro over here thinking that he won, but Jin Woo pops up out of the smoke and stabs bro in the eye as he starts hanging onto these chains like he's Spider-Man. The dungeon boss smacks the ceiling, making Jin Woo fall down, and Jin Woo starts talking crazy shit. While the dungeon boss is like, alright, I got something for that bitch ass. Makes this nigga Jin Woo play the floor is lava as beams of fire also start coming up out of the ground, trying to get this nigga as Jin Woo is parkouring around all these chains, swinging on them bitches and such until he throws 2 of his daggers, breaking the magic circles. But it didn't do any damage to the dungeon boss, so Jin Woo's like, alright then, now I got something for yo bitch ass. So Jin Woo pulls out that big ass force hand, grabs the chain and wraps that bitch around the dungeon boss's arm. As the dungeon boss then pulls and nigga, you did this to yourself because
literally.
As he pulled, Jin Woo just kind of looks wrapping the dungeon boss in the chains. But Jin Woo trips the dungeon boss as he then resurrects the 3 guards bro had. The dungeon boss looks up as he sees Jin Woo posted in front of him with his 3 niggas. And he's like, yeah, nah, I'm not losing to you niggas. Charges up as the 3 guards pull up on bro. And hold on a second, dungeon boss kind of got a little hand.
Yeah, just a little bit of
something. Dude on the left, dude on the right pulled up. He gripped his ass up, just chunked his ass out of the way. But that third nigga with the bear pelt on his head was the one that got him. Swerve stomped his ass in the dirt. As he looks up to see his final moments broadcasted in 4K.
His own people.
The hammer dropped on his ass. The sword chopping this nigga brains in 2. But we knew Jin Woo wasn't gonna stop there, man. He resurrected that nigga, making him a part of his shadow army, and that's really the end of the fight, man. This man, Jin Woo, is an aura farming bastard, brother. That's all he knows how to do.
Aura
yeah,
farming.
Man, that's really it. Fight was gas.
Moral
of the story is, don't wait till the last minute to save a nigga life. If you can do it from the start, just go ahead and do it.
Literally, that's the only thing, bro.
Like, comment, subscribe, do the good stuff, and
yeah, man. Shout out Cool09. Yeah, bro. This is the thing that I've been thinking with this, like, up to this point, right? This dude just literally soloed, like, dungeon boss and the whole squad. Like, Uh, and obviously, it's giving hints that there is a bigger system that he's gonna have to fight. So obviously, it's gonna be something much bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like just like with the Elf King and this Orc King, how there's a glitch and they're like, I don't know why, but I just know my purpose is this. I feel like this is my. I haven't read the manga. I think it's finished, so I might read the manga eventually. But my theory is that they will. Whoever's like making the system is eventually going to be the person who Jinwoo fights. Cause like up to this point, like he gotta be fighting gods next, cause he's about to be he's about to be too OP at the end of this season, cause he's gonna keep on leveling up. And you seen what his dad did to an S rank? He just straight up off screens the nigga. And if there were only like 9 or 10 S ranks, that means S ranks are not going to be a problem. I'm not going to lie. It's going to either be gods or the creator of the Matrix. That's my theory. But yeah, man, solo leveling is gas. Insane animation. I'm going to keep on going in and out to, you know what I'm saying, different review channels to like review it, but this was a crazy episode. Just especially from like a fight standpoint, this I haven't seen one as good as this in a while. So shout out Solo Leveling. Shout out Coolin09 for the coverage. And yeah, if y'all like the video, like it. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe if you're new or if you want to see me again, because all we do is chill over here. And with that being said, y'all be great. Y'all be safe. Keep getting to that bag, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Peace.